would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs offense will get first crack at it today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Looking to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to take off. Snowed under by the defense.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Banks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Jean-Pierre. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Here's the give off the left side.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Holds and fires complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Got his man on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Under fire. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And tight ends aren't just line up or block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running into the open space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Got a man, it's Harris. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. You got to do a better job reeling it in.
Now on second down after the incompletion. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Hand off from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finding an escape route. Speeding down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense
the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Ford. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Looking for more room. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Hands it off. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Fires toward the end zone. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Really nice-looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. It's a draw. Find some fresh air. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's night. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass. Looking left. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Another incompletion on third down. Washington sends out the punt team. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The inside handoff. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Still on his feet at the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Looking for room, it's King. Slithers into space. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points in our defense.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Banks. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Catch in the middle, it's Banks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Washington will snap it in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not the 4. He rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Wants to go up top. Back's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Knight. And he's still running after the move. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to...
Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's King. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. The give to the tailback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down, still going. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Lost to throw again. He misses his man. The accuracy just... what it needed to be on that play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Banks. Open spaces. Touchdown, Husky. Once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game?
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Mustangs are on the move. On the move, it's King. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's complete on the right side. Coming through in that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Harris. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
right down the boulevard. That'll pull them back to within 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Banks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Setting up the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Jean-Pierre. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late, 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.